today we're going to be making a cranberry orange bread. No egg, no dairy. It's going to be definitely a healthy bread that I think you guys might enjoy. And hey, I'll put the link to the recipe in the bottom of the description of this video. Let's get started. First, I'm going to preheat my oven to 350 degrees and get that started. Now, before I start mixing all of my dry and wet ingredients, I decided to go ahead and oil my 9-inch loaf pan, and then I'm going to use some flour to pull around the sides of the pan, and then it'll end up all like that in the center. And there you have it. That's what you should see. All right, first we're going to add 2 cups of flour to a mixing bowl. I'm using all-purpose flour. You can use whole wheat flour, spelt flour, your choice. Next, we're going to add 2/3 cup of organic sugar. I'm using sugar in the raw. Then we're going to add 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda. Then we're going to add 2 teaspoons of baking powder. Then we're going to add 3/4 teaspoon of cinnamon. And the last of the dry ingredients is a pinch of salt. I'm going to go ahead and use some Himalayan salt. Just a pinch. There you go. And I actually juiced 4 to 5 oranges. These are organic oranges, so they're very sweet, to get my 1 cup of orange juice. You can use bottled orange juice or carton orange juice if you want to. It's up to you. But for this recipe, I'm going to go ahead and put in some freshly squeezed orange juice. Then we're going to add 1/2 cup of applesauce, unsweetened applesauce, okay? And then we're going to fold the batter in until it's just mixed. And the last thing we're going to do is add 1 cup or a heap of fresh cranberries right there. You could cut these in half, or you can just keep them whole. I'm going to keep them whole, like the recipe suggests. And I'm just going to fold them in right and nice and easily. You don't want to activate too much of the other ingredients. So we're just folding them in a little bit. Before we put it in the oven, we're going to add some more fresh cranberries right on top. What I like to do as well is sprinkle a little bit of this sugar in the raw just right on top. It'll give it a nice little glazy top. I'm going to do that as well. And now it's ready for the oven. So now I'm going to place it in a 350 degree oven for 50 to 55 minutes. So I'm going to take it out of the oven here. I'm going to place it here, and I'm going to check it to see if it's done. I'm going to use this butter knife and stick it in the middle here. And as you can see on either side, no batter, so it is ready to go. So I'm going to sit it on here for about 10 to 15 minutes. And then it'll be ready to slice. So here's the bread after it cooled. And so you can see it's a little settled. So I'm gonna just shake it like this. As you can see, it's separated from the edges of the loaf pan with what I showed you guys what to do. And then I'm just gonna flip it over and see how it comes out. Loaf pan nice and moist. I'm gonna turn that over and sit it here. Oh wow, it feels so moist. Nice. I'm going to slice a piece here. Those cranberries become like a texture of it tastes almost like a raisin bread. It's so weird how the texture of it and the taste changes with the cinnamon and the sugar, organic sugar. I can taste that fresh orange juice. I see how well the cranberries are cooked. It's so moist. Wow, so very moist with the applesauce. It's delicious. And most importantly, it's not too sweet. If you want this recipe, I'll have it in the description of this video to go directly to the website where I found it on. And let me know what you think about it if you give it a try in the comments below. Until next video, guys, take care of yourself. Happy holidays. Bye-bye.